So how are things going this morning?
Things are really good. Yeah, it's pretty cold up here. It's kind of the big thing going on right now. So yeah, we got down to I think 23 below was our low temperature this morning, and it's still pretty cold up here. So yeah, 14 below right now.
You got the wind as well.
Yeah, winds are definitely a little bit pretty average actually right now. Yeah, we're definitely expecting them to go up a bit, but I mean winds are out of the north at 37 miles an hour right now, and definitely still getting some stronger gusts coming through. So
Yeah.
So of course making for some really low wind chills too. So
exactly. Yep. So are you familiar with where we are at geographically at Sugarloaf Mountain in Maine?
Yeah. Relatively speaking, I've actually I haven't been there, and I haven't skied at Sugarloaf ever, unfortunately, which I've heard really fantastic things. But
it's great.
Yeah,
So
I am pretty familiar. Yeah, trying to think of the exact mileage you are from us. Yeah, 72 miles.
oh wow.
I believe.
So is it safe for us to to say that it's funny because when over here in Maine, like any good vista that looks west, we always look for Mount Washington, and especially here at Sugarloaf, once we get to the top, say we're skiing, we get up above tree line and we've got a gorgeous view of Mount Washington. Is it safe for us to assume that whatever's going on there for weather is eventually gonna hit us? I mean, we're probably 1,000 or so feet below you, but is that a safe assumption?
I would say that question definitely has a bit more of a complicated answer, because oftentimes that is the case, but a lot of times those small differences in geography really can result in pretty different weather conditions. And I think that even here in the White Mountains, we see that with different storms, where maybe the western side of the White Mountains will get more snowfall from the Alberta Clipper type storms that are sort of tracking west, and then the storm maybe loses a lot of moisture, and then when it gets to us, then maybe we don't get quite as much snow as say Franconia Notch and that part of the Whites
right
might have gotten. And then even depending on the storm track, I think we sometimes can have pretty big differences, even though we're not so far away from where you are. And
so it's a little more to it than just location. Yeah.
So I'd say oftentimes we see pretty similar events and conditions, just based on how our storm tracks follow that general pattern, but they are pretty sensitive to small differences as well.
Awesome. Yeah, no, that's great info. Because usually, a lot of times we'll go on your site and look at the winds, and see, well, it's blowing 125 on the top of Mount Washington, and we think it's headed this way. So it gives us something to prepare for the day.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So can you tell me a little bit about what goes on up there? I mean, it's not just a little weather station up top of the mountain. I mean, there's a lot that goes on up there, isn't there?
Oh yeah, there sure is. And I would say the main thing that's going on all the time is our hourly weather observations, and we're doing that round the clock. So every hour, on the hour, 24/7, someone goes outside and conducts a weather observation. So the weather observer, and that's a big part of my job and my coworkers' jobs as well, and working in shifts to make sure that these weather observations get done. And so when these weather observations happen, a person actually goes outside every hour, round the clock, 365 days of the year. So that's a pretty cool of our work up here, and really a big part of what we do. But there's other stuff as well. And another big thing that I want to make sure to mention is our forecast. So we forecast twice a day. So once in the afternoon and then once in the morning, which is also a big part of our work. And then also different types of educational outreach programs. We have a few different radio shows that we do, and then also research as well. So we're involved in those things as well that are definitely things that we spend time on as part of our jobs up here.
That's great. No, I think we've all seen the videos of you guys out there on the deck, you know, in really bad weather trying to hold on or whatever, which
oh yeah, of course, yeah,
can be pretty entertaining. But